you can ask me in the comment place, or just leave your if you are interested in this program, in this project, or you want to start this project, this pyrolysis equipment, pyrolysis project, or other interested things, you can just leave your telephone number, your WhatsApp number, or your email in a comment place, or just send us your message privately. We all can get your message. Then our sales manager will contact with you immediately to have an introduction for you in detail about the market or the data or other things, whatever you are wanted to understand, wanted to know. Just contact with us, whatever you want, contact with us so you can know the information. Our sales manager can have an introduction for you. Well, we are the Chinese company. We located in the center of China in Henan province, and we have our own factory nearby our company. It's a large factory that is over 40,000 kilometers, and all the equipment, all the little things and the equipment are all produced by our workers in our factories by our own self. So you can have a visit. You are so welcome to have a visit in China to our company and factory. Well, we will have our customers from all over the world to visit our countries, visit our companies every day. Well, like yesterday, we have our customers from Africa. So you can have a visit here. Our sales manager will have an introduction for you about our all our equipment we have and the details of it, and can take you to the factory to know more things about our equipment. Or if you want to know more about how it works, how the profit it gets, how the product it gets, you can get to the client's factory, our client's factory. Like we have many clients in China, in every province. We also have our clients in other continents, or like in Asia and Africa, in Europe. We will have our clients. You can have a visit here. But our sales manager, we must contact with the client first to tell us we will visit you. And so just if you are interested in, just contact with us. How to contact with us? You can leave your email, your telephone number, your WhatsApp number, and the comment place, or in the message, to send the message to us in privately. Just our assistant will send your message to the sales manager, and they will contact with you, have an introduction for you. Well, that's how to contact with us. And today our topic is to have an introduction for you about the equipment we have in our company. We are the name of our company. Wow, white. The Henan Do Environmental Protection Technology Company. This is our name of our company, and we are the manufacturer to produce the equipment that can produce the waste tire to the fuel oil to the diesel. This is what our equipment can do. And well, it shows the WhatsApp number or WeChat. If you have WeChat, you can contact with us, because most of our Chinese people will use WeChat. It's very convenient. And then this is some information of our company. Just any questions you have, or you want to contact with us, you can ask me in the comment place, like what capacity of your machine have. Well, some bosses will ask that I have some a little bit of the waste tire. Can I buy your machine to produce it? Well, I will introduce you later that we have the small capacity of this equipment like this, the pyrolysis plant unit. Some farmers, like in America and Australia, will have this kind of small capacity pyrolysis plant to use at their agricultural machine. Yeah, the large agricultural machine need the diesel, and our flue oil, our diesel can use in that places. And some like this kind of questions, like the capacity or what can your what's the raw material can your machine have, or what products your machine will give us, and what can they use for. And this is some of our customers will ask us, and if you are interested in it, and you can just ask the common places, and I will introduce you in detail, or later I will give you an introduction for you for sure. So you can wait and listen to my introduction. And now, firstly, please allow me to introduce the raw material or the oil yield. Well, most of the bosses are interested in the oil yield. Well, like the oil yield is a profit, right? So we will introduce you the oil yield first. Like different raw material will have different oil yield. It's all due to your raw material. If your raw material is the rubber tire, and the oil yield can reach to 42%. It is from 35% to 45%. It is oil yield. It's all due to which kind of rubber tire you have. Like if you have the large tire from the truck, or some other large car, the tire is very large, so the raw material can reach to very high percent, can reach to the 42 to 45%. Or if you have some small tires from like the bicycle, the motorcycle, and the oil yield is very different. It can reach to it can reach to 35. It's just like this, all due to your how many rubbers you have in the tire. And this is the waste plastic. It is one of the main raw materials that our equipment have. Well, we have many kinds of plastic, like the PP, PE, PS, or ABS, or other things like the paper mill waste. It is plastic, or the some food bags are plastic, some tubes are plastic. This all can produce it to make it to the flue oil, the plastic oil. As for the oil yield, it's all due to your raw material. If you have the pure plastic, like I have the pure PP, PEPS, then your oil yield can reach the very high percent. It can reach to 90%. But if your raw material have some other things, like many of our bosses in China will make the paper mill waste to the plastic oil. And the paper mill waste is, if your paper mill waste are the dry waste, then the oil yield can reach to 60%. But if your material is wet, many waters are contained, and your material, your oil yield can reach to 20%. So it's a very large difference. It's all due to your raw material. And by the way, the most important thing is if your material is the PET or PVC, the plastic of PET, PEC, it can't to be the raw material to have the plastic oil. And you may ask why? Because this kind of the this kind of the plastic will block, because how our equipment work, it's to pyrolysis to in the high temperature, like the 400 degree in a high temperature, and it will have some oil gas come out to the plastic, and then the oil gas will through the condensing system to cool down to the oil. Then we get the oil, and this is very easy. But if your plastic is a PET or PVC, it will have some other things in the oil, and it will block the tube of the condensing system. So it's not good for our safety use, and this also may cause some dangerous things, explosion or something. So the PVT or PVC is not suitable to pyrolysis. And others plastic, PP, PPS, ABS, or some other things, the plastic bag, the paper mill waste, or the tubes, the helmet, other things, for example, can all be the material to have the plastic. This is two main products, main raw materials of the pyrolysis equipment, the tire and the plastic. And now these years, many other new raw materials are come out. Some bosses will ask, well, we have some oil sludge. Can we use your equipment to have the oil? And the answer is yes. Some bosses will have plenty of the oil slug or the coal tar oil. Like we have some provinces that have various oil treasure, and they will have start this project to get the flue oil, like in the Heilongjiang province in China, or Shanxi province in China. It's very famous for the oil or the oil field, and the cool field, or the something like the mill. Yes. So the bosses in this province will start the project of the oil sludge or the coal tar sludge equipment, pyrolysis project. And the oil yield, well, it's various. It can reach to 30%, 70%. And well, it's from like 15% to 70%. It's all due to your raw material, how many oil is contained in this oil sludge or this coal tar sludge. And this is the others raw material. And one of the most important raw materials now these days is the aluminum plastic material. Aluminium, and yes, the aluminium is very common in our daily life, like the pail bag will have the aluminium. And what can we get from the aluminium plastic? Well, it cannot only get the pyrolysis oil like this. Well, if you have the aluminium plastic oil, plastic material, we will get the plastic oil. Or if you have the waste tire equipment, and we will get the waste tire oil. And the other very important products of the aluminium plastic equipment, we will get the aluminium ingot. Well, this is this will have the high profit from after the pyrolysis, and the profit or the prices is much more higher than the oil we get. So many bosses that have this kind of project is want to get the aluminium. Well, this is the raw material. So any questions you have or want to know more details, just you can just tell me in the comment place, or we have our in comment place. We have our email, our WhatsApp, or our telephone number. You can just contact with me. Our sales manager will contact with you, and if you are not very convenient now, it's not a good time now, you can just leave your email, leave your WhatsApp number in the comment place, or send your message to us privately, and our assistant will contact with the customer and the manager, and our manager will contact with you immediately. Well, so just to introduce you what materials we can product. Then let me introduce you how to get the raw material, how to get the oil from the raw material. Well, we have three kinds of the equipment. They all can use this equipment to pyrolysis, but they have some difference, and they can produce a different kind of raw material. And I will introduce you what the difference they have and the advantage of it. Well, firstly, the most important, and our governments in China will most encourage the customers, the bosses, to use this kind of equipment because it's more more environmental friendly, or it's more safety. It have more the largest capacity is that you can make have more raw material. You can produce more raw material. This is the first pyrolysis equipment. Well, the name of it is the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. This is a new design of us. Because it's a new design of this year, so few of the company, few of the factory can produce this equipment. Well, like in China, we only have no more than 10 company have this fully continuous pyrolysis plant, and we have this kind of plant for more than 5 years. So our it's more mature of us to have this kind of design. You can have a brief look at it, and I will give you an introduction for you. This is the picture of the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. And that is the capacity of it. Well, the capacity of the fully continuous is much more larger than the other equipment. The other two equipment we have, the name of it is a batch type pyrolysis plant and a semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. So we have, as the capacity of the fully continuous, we have the capacity, it's from the 15 tons per day, 20 tons per day to 50 tons per day, and most of our customers will have the 50 tons per day. Well, you may ask 50 pounds of what? 50 pounds of tire, the plastic? Well, the answer is no. That if you have the tire, for example, if you have the tire, you need to have to process it to the rubber powder, then to put the rubber powder to the pyrolysis plant. So we can produce 50 tons of the rubber powder each day, so is that, as you can see, we can produce more than 60 tons of the waste tire per day. Because we need to, firstly, we need to put the waste tire to the rubber powder and to put the steel wire outside the rubber powder, because if you have some steel wire and rubber powder, it may block the screw or the winch of your equipment. This is a fully continue, and this picture, oh wow, this it's hiding my back. This picture will have an introduction for you about how it works. Well, I will introduce you later. And this is an advantage of this equipment of the fully continuous. It's fully automatic. We'll have the PLC system, and it continues production for 24 hours. Well, it's not only 24 hours. We can work for 45 to 60 days without stop. This is our advantage, the biggest advantage of the fully continuous. Why it calls fully continuous? Because it can work continuously. It has a continuous production for 45 to 50 days. But like the batch type pyrolysis plant, it needs to stop to cool down the reactor and to slag to pull out the carbon black and the steel wire out of the reactor. I'm sorry, the reactor. So it all needs to take hours to finish this work. Like you need to take 5 hours to cool down the reactor and 2 hours to slag the carbon black. Sorry, it's not carbon black. Yeah, it's carbon black. So. Well, it's morning in China, so maybe my mind is not clear. The carbon black. So, let's talk back about the fully continuous. More time safely, it can continuous production. So why many bosses will choose this production, this equipment, and this. I have introduced you before that it have the big processing capacity, and it's time and labor saving. Why it costs time and labor saving? Like why it's labor saving? Because it's we have the PLC system, so we don't have many workers, and the whole line of the equipment. It's just we only need for maybe 2 or 3 workers, and the 1 workers is to control this feeding system, and 1 or 2 workers to control the slagging system to backpack the carbon black. This is why it is labor saving and time saving. Just like this, it can work continuously, so it's time saving. We don't need time to cool down the reactor, condense the reactor, and to discharge carbon black. So how does it work? How does fully continuous work? Well, firstly, we have this feeding system to feed the rubber powder from the waste tire. We need to feed the rubber powder to the pyrolysis reactor. This is the pyrolysis reactor. It's much more longer. You can see that the pyrolysis reactor of the fully continuous is much more longer than the semi-continuous and the batch type continuous, because we need to work for many days. So the rubber powder will just to go forward by the screw, and it needs 4 hours to put the rubber powder to the hello, welcome to our live stream. We are the Doing Company, and good morning. And to put the rubber powder to the oil, it needs for 4 hours. And for the fully continuous of the capacity of the 50 tons, the reactor can reach to 46 meters. This is a reactor, and we have the burner to give the heating energy to the rubber powder, and it will have the pyrolysis, and then it will change to the oil gas, and then the oil gas will come out from the outlet. Firstly, it will come to the buffer chamber, and what does the rubber buffer chamber do? Well, first it will slow down the speed of the oil, the flue oil, and then to settle down the carbon black and the oil and the flue oil. So then it will go through the we don't have a name. The condensing system. We have the vertical condensers and the buffer cooling chamber. Well, it's called the condensing system. To condense the oil into a flue oil into the oil, and it will temporarily stored here. This is the temporary storage tank. This 1, 2, 3. Then we get the oil, but we will have some carbon black in the reactor. Then we have the this is the, well, what's the name? Oh yeah, slagging system. This is the slagging system. The slagging system is to discharge the carbon black to the from the reactor, and it will have the water outside the tank, outside the winch, so it will cool down. Then when the carbon black come out to here, it will reach to the temperature, to the common temperature, like this 50 degree. And this is the odor removal system. On the removal system, we'll have the tail gas, and the tail gas can be heating energy that can reach to the reactor to give us the to have a heating the rubber powder. This is the odor removal system, and we also have the gas purification system. Yeah, this is the gas purification system. The desulfurizing tower to purify the gas. And this is the second main equipment of our company, the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. The capacity of it is smaller than the fully continuous, but it's more larger, more bigger than the batch type pyrolysis plant. Mainly, most of our clients will choose the 15 tons per day or 20 tons per day. The capacity of it. Well, as for the semi-continuous, we can have we can have 2 batch for 3 days. And the advantage of it, you can have a look, and later I will give you an introduction. The technology is over 100 years old. But before, well, just later, I'm sorry how to say that. And just now the technology of our pyrolysis equipment is more environmental friendly because it's much more strict than before, that the government will ask us to have the purification system, the gas purification system, or it will not allow us to have this project. And this is the advantage of the automatic. It is automatic feeding. It's just like the fully continuous. We also need to put the rubber powder to the reactor. And you can see the advantage. It's just you can have the automatic feeding, the high efficiency. We can have we can produce 20 tons, 14 tons to 3 days. And it's for energy saving. The tail gas we have, it can return to the reactor, and the good performance, of course, the good performance. And this is one of the main plant equipment of our equipment is a batch type pyrolysis plant. Well, most of our, it's not half of the buses will choose this kind of plant because if your material is much more special, it's not the tire or plastic. You may say, I have some like the oil sludge or the coal tar sludge, and this kind of material should use this batch type to produce. And yes, some questions are asked. Let me have a look. Well, our equipment will have the carbon black. Well, if your material is waste tire or waste plastic, it will have the carbon black. Our product is the OU, the carbon black, and the steel wire. Can you share an email to contact you? Yes. Well, later our assistant will share the email to you. Or if you are convenient, you can just leave your email or your WhatsApp number. Our sales manager will give an introduction for you. Sorry, hold on. I will give the email. Yeah. This is the email for all of us. all the reason. Okay, so you have run this kind of system before? Oh, okay. What is the input and output? What energy sources required? Well, I introduced to you before that this is the raw material, the input, the raw material our equipment can have, and this is a product of it. That if you have the waste rubber tire, the waste plastic, or the oil sludge, our equipment can pyrolysis it to the oil, the pyrolysis oil, the carbon black or steel wire, and like if you have the aluminium plastic, we can get the aluminium ingot. And like you may ask, what's the oil, the pyrolysis oil can use for, and it will out like, oh yeah, this. It is a flue oil, the pyrolysis oil is a flue oil. It can use at the factory, the blower factory, or the heavy oil generator. This is how they use for, and you can get the carbon black. The carbon black can you have burning energy, or you can refining it. The steel wire you can use so. Oh, it's high. Soda scrap. Yeah, I'm glad to helping you. And if you want to know more, our sales manager will give you an introduction for you in detail of the market or the data, the profit of it. You can just leave your number, your email, your WhatsApp number in the comment place, or just in the comment place we have our email and our WhatsApp number. You can contact with our sales manager to give you an introduction for you. And if you want to refining the oil, we also have the equipment, the refining equipment, and the oil we can refine to the diesel. The refining to diesel oil showed us, and the diesel can used as the agricultural machine. I already sent the WhatsApp. Okay, thank you. And our manager will contact with you immediately. So we just stop here. This is the batch type pyrolysis plant. And many of the bosses will choose this because if your material is very special, and you can use this kind of pyrolysis plant because it's very large tank and reactor, and it's very empty, and you can throw your whole tire, your whole plastic or the oil sludge into the reactor to pyrolysis. Well, the advantage of it is it's more easy operation, and it's cost effective. It's good, the stability. It's multiple use, like you can use to pyrolysis the tire or the oil sludge, or other ways like the paper mail waste, the plastic bag, the tube, any other things. This is how it works. It's more similar than the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. we'll have the auto feeder to put the waste tire to the reactor, and then we will get the oil, the flue oil after burning, after the high temperature, and the flue oil will go through. This is the system that called the condensing system to condense the oil, condense the flue oil to the oil, and it will temporarily stay here. Then we also have the name is tail gas cleaning and odor removal system. This system is to clean the tail gas. Then the tail gas can return to the reactor as burning energy to save our the burning cost. Yeah, this is the batch type, and some bosses will ask that I want to have a small one. So it's more larger. The capacity of it is much more larger than the image. So we have the pyrolysis plant unit. The pyrolysis plant unit is free installation, small scale mounted pyrolysis plant units. And it is much more. Most of our boss buy this kind of plant to use as to experiment. Some college will buy this to have experiment, or some farmers like from America. The many farmers or Australia will use this pyrolysis plant because they have many large agricultural machine, and our diesel, our flue oil refining to diesel, and our diesel can use as the agricultural machine to the oil can use at this place. So they can have this plant, this kind of plant, and get some waste tire, waste plastic to put it into the reactor and product the diesel or oil. This is the equipment advantage of this small plant unit. It's free installation, cost saving, easy handling, test available. So in last year and this year, their colleges in China will buy our equipment. Hi! Any questions you have, you can just leave in the comment place. Or if you want to know more details of our equipment, you can leave your WhatsApp number or your the email, your telephone number in the comment place, or just send a message to us privately. Our sales manager will give you an introduction for you immediately about the market of the pyrolysis equipment and profit, or the other details, the data you want to know. Just you can leave your WhatsApp number here. And the capacity of it is very small, much more smaller than other equipment. It's 100 kilogram, 500 kilogram for one day. Well, our company is in China. Hi. Our company, our factory are in China, but we have our clients, our customers in all over the world, in every continent. And we have our company in Nigeria. We also have our company in Nigeria. So wherever you want to have this project, you can contact with me, and our sales manager can invite you to the customer's factory in all continent to give you and visit and know more details about it. And also you can come to China here to have a visit in our factory. Well, India, we have our clients, our equipment are worked in India. We have our client in India. So, well, if my friends, if you want to have this project in India, you can contact with our manager to give you some data or some details introduction to you about our India's client and India's market. Well, so, just like some friends ask for the product, the final products, or the application that our product can use for. Well, firstly, the main product is the flue oil, and the flue oil, what can it use for? It can use for it has very high heating energy. It can reach to 10,000 and 30 kcal, and can use at the lawyers factory, the glass factories, and other cement factories, and so on, or like other heavy oil generators. It can also use at this place. Or if you want to refining, if you want to have the more good quality oil, you can refine it to diesel. And the diesel can be used at like the ferry, the big ship, or the heavy agricultural machine or mining machine. And this is the second product. So, Henan, we are in Chinese, and you said we don't have Chinese technology for pyrolysis technology. And if you want to know more details or the customers in India, I think we have our customers in India or in the Asia. If you want to know more details about our client, you can just send your WhatsApp number to us. Privately, our customers will contact with you. What we are selling? Well, what I'm selling, we are the manufacturer. We are selling the equipment that to transport the waste things like the waste oil, waste plastic to the flue oil or the carbon black, the steel wire. It is the technology, the pyrolysis technology that can pyrolysis the pyrolysis the waste tire to this product. Like if you have the raw material of waste tire, waste plastic, we can get the flue oil, the carbon black, the steel wire, or if your raw material is the aluminium and the aluminium waste, aluminium plastic, you can get the flue oil and aluminium ingot for profit. If you want to know more about the market, the profit of our equipment, you can leave your WhatsApp number, your email in the comment place, or just send your message privately. Our customers will give you an introduction for you. Oh, you are a manufacturer from India? Oh, nice to meet you. So maybe we have our many customers in Asia, in Thailand or Malaysia. Well, this shows us the profit analysis. This all based on the internet or the feedback of our customers. Can you share where your supply in India? Well, these details of our customers, the client, you need to contact our manager to tell you. I just give you an information of our equipment, and the manager contact with the client, and I just give you an introduction in a live show. Well, you say, well, the Henan, you call me, is the province of our the province of our company located in, and our company's name is Doing, D-O-I-N-G, and the Chinese name is Dongying. We are located in central China, Henan province. This is some equipment advantage of our equipment. You can have a look at it. I'm not sure it's very clear for you to look. Like the reactor head of our design. It's more can withstand high temperature and pressure. And the welding process, we have our own welding equipment. It's our machine equipment to weld the reactor. How long did it take to make this? I don't know. It's not designed for me. Designed by me. It's our designer. We have this for maybe 1 year or 2 years. Maybe a week. This is the welding design and a reactor. So do you like this? Do you like this design of our brochure? Oh well, you can send your message privately, and our assistant can send you. And carbon black weight transfer system. It has a new post dust removal design. So we don't have, so many of our bosses will say that the most problem they have is we have the carbon black dust in the factory, and the government won't allow us to have this program. So we have this new design, the dust removal design. Nice pictures, thank you. Is it cleaner than coal burning? Well, it's different. It's have different heating energy, and yeah, it's more cleaner than the coal burning. It's used for different places. The oil can use as the well, like the gas factories, the boilers factories, the cement factories, or you can refine into diesel and to use that the agricultural machine. Well, it's I don't know whether it can download in the website. Maybe it can download. You can have a try, but you also can leave you send our message, like say hi privately to us, because we can't talk to you directly. We can't talk to you, so you can first send your message. You can say hi to us, and our assistant will send you this. We can send you privately. You can just say hi or leave your WhatsApp number, your telephone number privately to us. Then our sales manager will give you this brochure or any other pictures, any other details, any other data you want to know. You can all ask our sales manager. What's your favorite place in Hunan? Hunan is one of the province of us. Well, Hunan. I haven't been to Hunan before. I'm sorry. So have you been to Hunan? The capital of Hunan is Changsha. It's very famous. And this is the raw material of the diesel plant. Like we can get from the pyrolysis oil, the liquid oil sludge, or any other oil to the diesel, and the yield is reached to 80% to 85%. And what the diesel can use for, it can use for like the ferry, the ship, or the heavy agricultural machine. Some boss will ask, can the diesel use that car or any like the train? Well, the answer is no, it can't use. It can't reach to the standard of to use at the car, but it can use like the agricultural machine. So many boss, like many farmers in America and Australia will have this equipment because they have many agricultural machines to use. Have you ever been to Canada? I'm sorry, no, I haven't been abroad before. But I really want to visit Canada. I haven't been abroad. I really want to go to other places. And let me introduce you the machine of the refining plant, the diesel plant. The capacity of it can reach to 1 ton to 14 tons. So if you are interested in our equipment, the pyrolysis plant, you can just leave your number, your WhatsApp number, email number to send us privately, to send your message, because we can't contact with you directly. So you need to send us and we can communicate. Or if you want to know, get this PDF, you can also just say hi to us and to let me know what you want, the data or the picture or any other equipment you want to know. send your message to us. Well, our live stream will have an end in maybe 2 minutes or 1 minute. So today, I give you an introduction for you about the equipment and some information of our company. Anything you want to know more, just leave your number or your WhatsApp number to send your message to us privately, and our sales manager will give you more details of it. Well, this is our equipment is the one of the environmental friendly equipment to transfer the waste the waste things to the oil and the carbon black steel wire or the aluminium ingot. Yeah, it's environmental friendly, and if you are interested in the project or the equipment, I want to know some other things like the profit, the market in your countries or in your regions, in your continent. I want to know the profit, the prices of our equipment, and or some other things. Just leave your message to us, send our message to us. Our sales manager will give you an introduction for you. Or if you want to visit us, visit our client's factory, or visit our own factory, well, you're also welcomed. So, in all, we have 3 kinds of the equipment: the fully continuous pyrolysis plant, the semi-continuous, and the batch type. Oh my god. And yeah, they have their own advantage. I give you introduction for you these days, and more details you want to know, just contact with us. And it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will end this live show. And thank you for watching. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Have